What's up, friends? Do you want to see what the Italian brought back from Eataly? So if you're catching this live, comment live. If you're catching this replay, comment replay. But yesterday, both my kids take Italian in middle school. One of the reasons I moved here, to make sure they get Italian classes. But anyways, and both their field trips, Gigi's was in fall and Marco's was yesterday, are to Eataly in New York City. So there's 2 Eatalys in New York City. I think there's one in Chicago, and I don't know where else. But basically, if you don't know, Eataly is like an Italian department store, okay? This one has 1 floor. I think the one in Chicago has multiple floors, the one I went to. But basically, anything Italian that you want, you can find most of everything. Not everything. There was 2 things I looked for that I didn't find. It's a little bit more upscaley, definitely very pricey, I would say. Definitely not cheap, but if you want the good stuff, sometimes you got to pay for it. So anyway, let me show you what I got. And if you have any questions about any of these products, let me know. But these are just some of my staple things that show up in an Italian household, okay? And then the cool thing about Eataly too is typically they have multiple restaurants in them. You can have pizza, pasta, seafood, meats, anything you want. Always, there's tons of fresh pasta you can buy, tons of like quick sauces and stuff too. But the selection of like fruits and vegetables is like crazy. I saw some strawberries. I was this close to buying them. I just like wanted to see what they were, but they were like $11 for these little tiny strawberries that look like the most beautiful, perfect strawberries I've ever seen. But I voted against them. So anyway, so let me show you some of my staple items that I always get anywhere where I can get good Italian stuff. So every time I travel with this back home from Italy, my husband is like, they're gonna like think you're smuggling something. But Italian oregano hits different, okay? I don't know how to explain it. The stuff in the store is garbage, okay? This is the only real stuff. It's got to come like this. You got to have the bag. You got to shake it out. So good. It's just different on a different level. So this one is from Calabria. I always make sure it's packaged, imported from Italy if I'm going to spend the money. So really, really good. Oregano. Then we got some pasta. This pasta was on sale, so you can get this at Costco too. You can get it in some stores, but you just want to make sure that your pasta isn't like super yellow. It's supposed to have like a little cleariness to it, and that the only ingredient is wheat, durum wheat semolina. Nothing else needs to be in pasta, okay? And then you'll get that nice thick, good pasta. So good pasta goes a long way for sure. You will know the difference. Once you know the difference, you know. What else did we get? I saw these because, new Nespresso machine here. Lavazza is a good Italian espresso brand. So they had the little capsules. So I'm going to try these for a good espresso. If anybody knows what these numbers are, I couldn't figure it out. There was a bunch of them. 9, 13, 11, I don't know what that means. I'll have to look it up, but if anybody knows what that is, no idea. Maybe some coffee thing I don't know about. But we're going to try these out as well. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Julie. What else did we get? I got some of these. Amaretti morbidi alla mandorla. Almond stuff in Italy hits different too. I don't know how to explain it. So these are little almond cookies, little shaved almonds on top, almond paste, almond whatever. Actually, senza glutine, gluten-free, but these are so good. You could get those. I got 2 of those. Oh, no, that's not what I got. I got 2 of those. Oh, there's the other box. So these are really good. So almonds, croissants, anything like that, almond paste, all that is really big in Italy. This is a good brand, typical Italian brand. And you always know if it's really imported, if it has the American Nutrition Fact sticker over the European one. But this brand, Mulino Bianco, is the cookie brand in Italy, okay? You love almonds? Awesome. I might have to bring you one, Brandy, when I see you next week. But anything filled with chocolate, Nutella, hazelnut, whatever, goes in my cart, okay? Not that I need it, but, So I saw these 2, also filled with hazelnut, Always made in Italy. Like I always look for that to make sure it's like real, you know. These are really good too. We opened these on the way home. These are really good. So same thing, stuffed with Nutella. Oh, it broke. So sad. I gotta eat it. Got Nutella in it. So good. Anything Nutella, you can send it to my way. And then I spend way too much money on cheese. You know, if my son wants something, and he doesn't want a lot of stuff, but what he wants is typically expensive. I mean, he's been asking for a Parmesan wheel. I did not buy him a Parmesan wheel. When we went to Italy in February, he's like, let's buy a Parmesan wheel. Not buying a Parmesan wheel. So we went to the Parmesan section, and Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano, the more it's aged, the original one, right, the big wheel, the more it's aged, the more it costs. So started at like 12 months, 24, 36, 48. And he saw the 48 and it's like really dark yellow. And he's like, hear me out. That's what he says if he wants something. Hear me out. So spent way too much money on this, but 48 months old, aged Parmigiano Reggiano. You can see it with the original rind right here. Let's not talk about the price, but look at that. And just so you know, if you ever buy real Parmesan, my husband, when I first met him, thought this was mold, which, by the way, moldy cheese is a thing, right? But this is actually like a caramelization of the Parmesan. So the older it is, obviously, the sharper it is. But look at that. Like, can't wait to make some pasta or just eat this just like that. All right, and then lastly, we ate at a pizza and pasta restaurant. And we had a little like antipasto, aka charcuterie board, and there was gorgonzola on it, which I can do gorgonzola, but typically it's on a pizza, it's on a piece of steak, it's in a pasta. It's not like just like that. So Marco tried it, and I was like, "Be careful, it's really strong." And he's like, "Mom, it's really good." Freaking bougie kid, right? But I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll try it," and it was so good. It wasn't like too stinky. I don't know how to explain it. It was super creamy. So we had to go purchase that, and it's gorgonzola dolce, which means it's a little sweeter. It's less potent than original gorgonzola. Has nothing to do with blue cheese. Blue cheese tastes completely different. All right. If you have you guys ever had gorgonzola? I make quattro formaggi pasta with that. It's the best. Just a little bit goes a long way. So we bought a block of that, and he's like, "Mom, you got to make some pasta with that." So we will do that. So anyways, that's my Eataly haul. Any questions about this, let me know. And just wanted to unbox it for my friends online. Ciao for now.